Well, good morning, everybody. Typical weather in central Pennsylvania. Snowing like mad. Not as bad cold today as what it has been, but that's only going to last for today. The temperatures are going to start dropping again drastically, and we will be back to that kind of stuff. I'll go in here and start Henrietta up real quick, and then we'll go in the garage and have a discussion on where we are at with Barbara and that 289. I'm trying to record with two different devices. I'm not having real good luck with that thing, or this one, either one. Let's give her a little look in here. See where we're at. We put antifreeze in the old girl for winter time here. It would be nice if I knew how to turn this light on. While I'm doing this, let me get back with you. Alright, fired Henrietta back up. Let her run a little bit and get some heat in her. Let the battery charge a little bit. It sounds perfect. Even in this cold weather. I run full exhaust on this car at the back, no mufflers. It has full 2.5-inch exhaust on it. I just love that little car. She is a sweetheart. I'm going to do some sanding on her and a tiny little bit of body work. And I'm going to clear coat it. Just try to make it shiny. I just love the way she looks. She kind of badass. Alright, we turned the old egg burner off. We got two different recording devices here. We are in the midst of cleaning the garage up a bit. Cleaning this table off so that I can put engine parts on it. So that I can hone this out. Put a new set of cross hatches in it. A friend of mine stopped yesterday. He has a 56 Chevy that he was putting together, him and his grandson. And they are looking for, that one ain't recording. So, Randy is in charge. But they are looking for a set of E85 carburetors, 750s, and I don't really know anything about the E85. They are pushing too much compression with the motor that they put in the car to run pump gas, and nobody can afford to run race fuel. At least I can't. I'm sure they can't. So, if anybody knows where there's a used set of E85s, leave a comment down below. Because that's what he is needing and looking for. The engine they put together, it's a small block Chevy. And they put it on a dyno. There's a kid that has a dyno out the road here. And I think it's making around 540 horse. Somewhere around in there. They're actually going to be at the track with us this year, hopefully first test and tune, and that would be lovely to see what they've got going on. And they've had some trouble with this car. They put that engine in it and took it down here on the bridge and gave it a hit, and it took the transmission out of it. And it was a, I think, what Chevy, Turbo 350 maybe, something like that. Anyhow, he was here quite a while yesterday, and his older brother, who is one of my very, very dear friends, he has a 67 Camaro, and we are both on his ass to do some work on that Camaro. And we both offered to help him do the work. He's 75 years old, and he used to race that Camaro down at Tipton, down around Altoona, Pennsylvania. There was an old airstrip. I think it was an old runway, And it used to be years ago they raced on there quite a bit. And I forget what time he put up with it. I think he had either a 396 or a 454 in it. And anyhow, it would be really, really nice to see him get back into it. He always wants to. Whenever he comes around here and we're into the cars, it's awesome. This year he bought a Fox Body, a convertible, for his granddaughter. And we've been kind of helping him go over it and try and get it running right, which it is not running right. And with the weather the way it is right now, there is not very much getting done around here, including here. Nobody enjoys the weather. And let me get back to you in a few. I got to turn the heat back on. It's already getting cold in here. This will probably be the last day this week I can record anything because we got some blistering cold weather coming at us. It's supposed to be with the wind chill like 9 below zero or something like that. Who knows? We'll find out. If we can record a little bit, we will. If we can't, we won't. All right, we got a little bit of heat back in here. Let me move Randy here. And I hate getting him that close to Barbara. You know how he gets. I'm trying to find the numbers on this cam. And I have not been winning that particular battle. Let me have a seat in an old truck seat here. Actually belonged to a cousin of mine. We took it. No, I'm not worried about the cam. Get going. It got extremely hot, and I have been looking for the numbers. Was that you, Randy? No, you're still there. There was somebody else. Who knows? There's a bunch of rabbits here. They've been hanging out in the garage. There's a hole in the wall over there. They just come in and do what they want to do. Like they own the place. Oh, and the bird. The bird pretty much does the same thing. They just do whatever they want to do. Oh, dadgummed, I can't see the numbers on this cam. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'm sure it was a stock Ford cam. The reason why I'm curious, there's a number in there. Can we get it cleaned out enough to see what it is? I do not know. We can't use that thing though. We gotta get something else. Yes, I have been cleaning up tools. I'm trying to get stuff put away. And working at it a little bit at a time. I'll call little brother with this number. And see what he can look up on it. The only number I see, what is the number? Looks like a C4, maybe? I don't know, 6-4, maybe. The only numbers that I see. Johnny said he thought he seen something in here. I can't see it. I think I do have a... Holy crap, there's all kinds of stuff going on around here making noise. Warm and cold, warm and cold. I keep turning the heater off and on. That's either 3.4 or 3A. One or the other. Let me get back to you on that. We'll see what we can find out. Alright, we gotta tell little baby brother to go pound salt. He didn't answer the phone. He hit that button that is not nice. That's what I hear everybody says to me. That button is not nice to hit. So, I'll wait till after a bit. Try to get a hold of him. I'm going to clean this up a little bit more, look around. And the only real reason why I'm wanting to know and curious, when I pulled the motor out of this, it has an orange stall or torque converter. And I don't know if it's already got a stall converter. I haven't pulled it out yet to get the numbers off of it. But I thought, well, maybe somebody put a cam in this engine. I don't know that for sure or anything like that either. But it's curious, interesting to find out. If it is a stall converter, that would say we got a little bit of money on buying a converter, because they are not to turn on Randy over there. Randy's doing his job. Sam at least stays in one place, but he ain't as tall as Randy. Probably get picked on about that. You know how people are with you, you know, if you're a little shorter. They sure do like to pick on a guy about that stuff. Team Chevy over across the river, he's loafing, not doing anything. We will be getting on him. There will be some footage about me and him arguing. I can't wait to give you that one. He was on the phone with me this morning arguing because he put up the fastest time this year. However, his car had to be towed and put on the trailer. My car that came out of the junkyard put herself back on the trailer again 7 years in a row, and oddly enough, he doesn't think that that counts. His car, he had it for a year. It made 2 track appearances. Look, 1, 2. The second appearance, it made 1 trip down the track and then sat at the line with the rear end out of it. I wouldn't want to say anything to a guy about, you know, it failing the job at hand and not putting up as many passes as Henrietta, but, you know, there's always that possibility that you might hack on a guy a little bit about something like that. I feel bad about it the whole time, though. I do. I feel bad about it the whole time. I actually cannot wait until he sees this. The phone calls that I will get will not be nice. He has a way of not being very nice, I gotta tell you right now. Where do you meet him? He can be very, very rude and obnoxious even, and call you bad names and stuff like that. That is never good, you know. I don't think the bad names are actually necessary. But I'll get back to you here. The power button don't work on that thing, so I have to turn it on up here, and then pretty much just hope that it comes on. Cheap junk. And when it's cheap junk, it's just cheap junk. What are we doing right now? We are just doing a little cleaning. I'll clean this off with a little bit of brake clean, carburetor clean, whatever it is, same thing really. And then I will do it with acid. I'll blow this all off here shortly, which means we will have more noise in here than you can even imagine. I'm just cleaning it up with wire brushes and stuff like that. And Try to make it look nice. Once I get it all acided and cleaned that way, then I'll paint it Ford blue. And we shall see how far we make it. I'll be back. Alright, we've been cleaning with carburetor cleaner, brake cleaner, whatever you want to call it. It's coming pretty nice. When we clean it with the acid, and then we'll of course sand it a bit before we paint it. I might put some kind of high temperature primer on it. The engine in Henrietta, I painted it, and it's pretty good on there, but you can see spots where it flakes off. I don't know if I missed oil on it. Maybe, but I know that I acid washed that engine, so I can't really imagine there would have been any oil left on it when I put it back together. It looked real nice at first. Now it needs some... I fully plan on pulling the engine out of her. Whenever I'm done with this car, Henrietta's coming in here. I probably won't put another engine in it this year. It'll probably be next year. Next winter I'll work on that other 302 right over there. And I got to get a crank for it. I think I already said that. It's bored 30 over. And I'm thinking pretty hard about stroking it out to 347. Maybe the way I go with that, if I can get back to work, that would be very, very lovely. And then I can save up some money to get the rotating assembly for it. And that being said, let me get back to you. I got to get a little more heat in here and try to get a little wee bit more done today. I try to do something every day, baby steps mostly. And I haven't started on the wiring yet. I have a parts list of things that I need to get. And hopefully we have some good luck and we will get it. But we will be back shortly. Just so everybody knows, this is not battery acid that I'm using. That would just be a ridiculous idea. To whom it would may concern, this is acid that is used mostly for big trucks and for aluminum, cleaning aluminum. However, it's still, if you get it on your hands, on your glasses, it'll ruin your hands and your glasses. What I'm doing is, and you can see what a difference it makes. It cleans it very, very nice. It also helps take gasket material off. I use it for that quite a bit, and you just dampen it on there. I have it in a little bucket here with a little brush, like a toothbrush type of deal, but it's, you can buy these brushes at Harbor Freight for next to nothing. And I use it and scrub it on, and it really, it cleans it very, very well. And when you go to paint it, there is no oil film or nothing left on it by using this. I really wish that I could take it outside and steam. I don't have a steam Jenny, but pressure wash it off. In the event that you had a steam Jenny, that would be a much better way to go. Steam Jennies are very, very good. And the young guy that I work for, he has one. And I could take it up there, but I'll get it clean enough just doing it like this. And it'll take me a few days to get it done, but I wear these rubber gloves because they protect your hands. And young guys that are tough, I know all about yins. And the old guys tried to tell me stuff that would save me a lot of grief. I didn't listen. So guess what? I live with a lot of grief. Just so you know what you have to look forward to when you don't listen to the old timers. I'll be back. All right, everybody. That's going to end it for us today. I'm hoping that I got all the content on there that I wanted to get on there today. It is Monday, and the wind has already started picking up out there, blowing very brutally. So that's most likely blowing in some real cold weather for us. Probably won't be a lot getting done the rest of the week. Like I said a while ago, I have a doctor's appointment on Friday. Hoping to have something good happen out of that. And we'll be back working on the car as soon as what we can get to working on it. This is a very slow work in progress, particularly this time of year around here with the facility that I have. Anyway, I'm not complaining about it. It was built a very long time ago, and it has served its purpose for me since it was built. And anyhow, don't forget about them E85 carburetors. If anybody knows about a used set that are not too badly priced. I don't know much about that E85 thing myself. I have heard that the carburetors get ruined with that stuff. So I'm assuming they're special carburetors. I have no idea. But, excuse me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button for me if you don't mind. I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you when I see you. Be cool.